I live and I learn. We live and we learn. Gossip. Gossip that's directed about me or towards me and about me is one piece of gossip that really is one of the few pieces of gossip that anyone to hear about me that really has any legs to stand on. It's not, added to, made up. It's not multiplied. You know how they do with these rumors and gossip. But this is probably the one of three pieces of gossip or information about me that needs no multiplying. People say, man, he talks a lot. And I figured it out. And shame on you if you walk around and say I talk a lot. Because if I was talking to you, it's like you spitting in my face saying I talk a lot. Let's dive into it. Born and bred. I'm still down. We went 0-16 and then had a parade after that 0-16 season. Like 2 weeks after the season ended, we went 0-16. We had a parade in Cleveland, Ohio. It was frigid temperatures. I was there. It was about 3,006 of us. Straight up. I was out there for about 2.5 hours. It was freezing cold, but I was standing in alignment. This is our station, Foundation for Elevation Station. And I'm so humbled by your presence. Many people say, I speak a lot. Oh, he talks too much. He need to shut up. But the truth is to the matter, 90% of the people I talk to, excuse me, welcome back. I speak a lot. I talk too much sometimes. Doing my best to love people. I very, very rarely want to prove my point. I want to multiply you. Give you a more deeper level of understanding besides all these levels of illusions. All these levels of programming that is bombarded around us from ancient times to now. There's so many people, we believe that just because something happened back at this date that means it's pure. What is pure? I see some of the greatest black thought leaders of today, of right now. I'm wholeheartedly under the understanding that he is directed, and I don't even want to say censored, that he is impregnated with certain levels of box to stay within. And I have mentioned his name sometimes. And the more and more, I come across him and hear small snippets, and I measure it against the truths that I know, it's like, man, I'm really above him. I may not present it in this type of way, or I don't have the physical accolades at this point in the 3D to, prove myself above his status, nor do I wish to be, but the truth of the matter is, I am. I see a lot of people that try to use old doctrine to prove that, okay, because I know this about esoteric and this ancient time and this, that, and happened in Africa. And it's like, I respectfully want to say hogwash. I do. I do. And I'm not saying that, okay, history is not meant to be held at a certain esteem. But that esteem to me is just a reference point. It is just information to download into myself, and it does not give me the let me get my words right. Any knowledge I read that's historic, that's from ancient times, does not give me a solidified point of reference to say, all right, because I read this here, this would, no. It mean, okay, it's this here, now let's build on top of that. Because there's so much deception and miseducation in that. This is what they attempted, and this is what was really hid behind the curtain of this, and this is the truth as it is. And that's the way I fully understand things. I am not here to change the minds of smarty pants. And this is something I need to take heart, because I'm really, examining. People say I talk too much. Well, why? I done figured it out. Because I wish to multiply as many people as I can. To multiply the spirit, the knowledge that lies within the core of especially my people. But the truth of the matter is that I have to look deeper into just who actually has the capabilities to continue the truth after me. Like who really gonna push? Who has the mental capabilities? Who has the physical prowess? That, and it leads me only to the youth. Because the type of abilities and attributes it takes for one to gather during the course of their life is very difficult for, grown-ups who have already, especially in America, who have already partaken upon so many layers of programming. All they see in life is gaining influence and power and comfortability, and it's like a fiendish mindset. How to duplicate others with a purity of spirit and a vision that's greater than the one that's indoctrinated into our subconscious. How do I find them? In the youth. How can I find time to spend around certain youth on multiple hours, multiple days of the week? How do I spoon feed them to a point to where they're elevated past 90% of human beings within a 2 or 3 month span? Yeah, I'm talking big shit, because this is just the truth. This the top goal of my existence. It make me want to cry. All that other stuff is cool, but if no one has the visions, you want a bigger toilet, you want a boudet, you want a more elevated vehicle. Man, they got them new 35-inch rims, man, with the candy paint, the cosmic candy paint. Not yet. Oh, that's cool, homie. But the real gift is to listen, knowing is half the battle. And if we running around wanting a bigger house, wanting to get this and that and the other, and that's the course of the intellectual properties of our lineage, it ain't even, you know, we ain't doing much. If we holding on to that ideology, and it's no offense to you or your family, because it's levels to this. And I enjoy just talking this out right now because I know it's so many levels of understanding to us. I think I'll leave this here. I don't wanna go too far. I wanna keep it simplistic. Foundation for elevation station. Sometimes we gotta deal with ourselves in the mirror. I love you.